This is going to be your weekly reading. And I did want to say real quick that if anybody is interested in a personal reading, I'll include my contact information in the description of the video. And I'll be able to let you know what kind of messages come through from Spirit as far as anything that might be blocking you right now in areas of abundance, so that you can bring in more money and so you can manifest the love that it is that you've been trying to manifest, or even your current love life, what you need to do for it to ascend to the next level. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And the first card that I have is Child Innocence. And basically what I'm getting with this card is that things take time. And so do slow down a little bit, because basically the message that's coming through is that you want it all right now. And there are things going on behind the scenes that you can't see. And you're even getting kind of frustrated right now and feeling like I said, the things that you're trying to manifest aren't coming to you. But things take time, because this reminds me almost of like a pregnancy. And everything that's happening right now is leading you to your manifestation, what you truly want. So don't judge all of these stages of development, all of these things that are happening right now. And the other thing that's coming up too is to make sure that you realize that you are actually attracting everything that's happening right now. It's all coming in because it's what you're focusing your energy and your thoughts on. But at the same time, everything is still perfect because it's still bringing you here, to this fertility of your manifestations, that they're becoming ripe. And it's almost time, to give birth to these. And the other messages came through as almost like ripe for picking. And because to clarify that card, we have the Patience card. And once again, this is all about things going on behind the scenes that you can't see. So you just need to kind of pump your brakes a little bit. Seriously, it's like you're just dying to have everything right now. But basically, and I have talked about this before, time does not exist in the higher dimensions. So once you start ascending into the fourth and the fifth dimensions from the third dimension, time does not exist. It's only a man-made concept. So you have all of eternity. You've had eternity, and you will continue to have eternity for these things to happen. And do make sure that your intention is on you. If you are trying to manifest a love into your life, or for your love life to ascend to a higher level, make sure that your intention is on yourself first. Make sure your intention is for you to be whole and complete and aligned to your own soul energy first and foremost, before anything else. And once you do this, it will be so easy for whoever it is, whether you're apart right now, or maybe taking a break, or you have not met this person yet. It'll make it so much easier for them to come towards you, because you'll be in the perfect energy. All right, so you have the Two of Seas. And this, whenever I see this card, this is a physical union. This is two people coming together. And this is going to happen in the physical realm, if it has not already. And like I said, this could be a situation that you've been in. Maybe you just started talking to somebody, or you recently met somebody and just started dating them. Your love life is going to ascend to the next level. But lighten up a little bit. And like I said, the message that's coming through is that you're just in a really big hurry. It's almost like I'm meeting somebody and just automatically, you're planning your wedding, or you're trying to predict the future, like, oh, this is the person I'm going to be with. But you need to be present in the now, because that is where your power is. And when you project how you think things should look in the future, you're blocking the universe. What if you saw yourself being with this person, and you limited yourself to, oh, we're going to go to the courthouse and we're going to tie the knot there, and maybe the universe has planned for you to have a big beautiful wedding. I mean, that's the only example I could think of. Or maybe you're meant to have children with this person or grow old with them. I mean, just anything. And maybe you see it happening and it's not as beautiful or as perfect as the universe wants to give it to you as a gift. So, and this could be in any area. This could be with your finances. This could be with a job. You have in your mind, in your human mind, only what you can imagine. But you're limiting the universe because the universe is an abundant place, and your own soul energy, which is helping you to manifest this, is behind this too. And it's going to come to you in ways that your human mind cannot even fathom, because it's going to be so amazing. But yet you're blocking yourself because you're in such a hurry and you're in this control mode where you just want to figure out all of the details. But you don't need to know the process. You just need to be in a place of faith. And playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And this could go with this child innocence too. Returning to a place of playfulness where you were light and you weren't so serious. I believe this is maybe came up before for you, Libra. So definitely lighten up and basically just kind of fall back right now with the universe. I know people tell us in relationships all the time to fall back. But basically with everything in your life right now, you need to fall back and just relax and let it flow. So this is all about recapturing that innocence and that place of faith. You know how we were when we were kids, and I know some of us had shitty childhoods. I know I did. My childhood was real shitty, but that's another story. But before the shittiness, when you were an innocent child and you were like, hey, my parents actually know what they're doing. and they're going to take care of me in a very special way. So that's what the universe wants you to be, in that energy with the universe. That the universe truly does know what it's doing and is going to care for you, and you need to trust and have faith. Because the things that you want right now are going to come to you like on a chair, in a chariot. They're going to come very quickly once you let go of your hold on them. And I know I said be patient, and these two cards seem contradictory. But this is you pushing with your own fear-based energy and really trying to have expectations and map out all the details of everything that you want in your life. And the universe just wants you to chill and know that it's going to bring them to you. And once you let go of the grip where you're holding on so tightly, it can come to you in a chariot. It's going to come very quickly. Journey. This is letting you know that you are on the right path. And not only are you on the right path, but this could be a physical journey. You could be about to embark on a vacation, or relocating for a job. If you've been waiting to hear, this is coming through for somebody, about a job out of town where you're going to have to relocate. This is going to happen for you. Everything is being divinely guided. And once again, this is all about trusting the universe, because everything is coming to you as on a chariot. It's like a golden path, but you have to trust. You have to be in this energy here, and it can come to you quickly. The Empress. This is all about being badass and really being fearless. And when we are fearless, we release any type of doubts or expectations or any type of control that we have. And a lot of times I think that people get into the energy of, okay, if I don't make it happen, it's not going to happen. That's the energy that I'm getting here. But there is power, great power And this can be the Emperor energy too. There's great power in kind of an emperor and an empress are basically the same thing as a king and queen. So walk around here like you are royalty. And you know that really walk and talk in faith like you already have what it is that you're trying to manifest. It's already yours. Because you are in this energy and you are really stepping into your power. And how do you step into your power? By releasing your fears and your doubts and your worries and concerns, and understanding that whatever you focus your intentions on and your energy on is what you're going to manifest. So when you're worried about something and you're seeing basically what all can go wrong, guess what? You're aligning to that. So how do you step into your power? By releasing it. If you can't stay in a place of positivity, at least stay neutral, so that the universe can work its magic. There's power in surrender, because do you know how much bravery it takes to really surrender and to really sit back and trust and not worry about anything? It takes a lot of power. To clarify that card, we have the Rebellion card, Revolution, Upstart. And this is that same energy there. This is all about, it's almost like a going against the grain. I know what it is. You have been stuck in the same patterns over and over again. You've done the same things the same way over and over again because this is how you were conditioned. And that comes from childhood too. A lot of times we're conditioned to believe a certain way. Like, for example, my mom always told me, hope for the best, but expect the worst. That way you're not blindsided. I hate to be blindsided. That's the reason why sometimes I really have doubts and I get to be very pessimist, because I can't stand to be blindsided. But the message that's coming through with this, because this is kind of the energy that I'm getting with this reading, is that a lot of times things happen for a reason and we can't see it at the time. So don't judge it as being bad, because whatever is happening or coming in is for our highest good, even if we can't see it. So basically, this is going against any type of cycle or pattern that you were taught as a child. Just like I said with my mom teaching me that, hope for the best but expect the worst. If you have any of these type of beliefs still and they're playing in the background, this is letting you know to kind of go against that. Go against the grain. Go against what you were taught. And really try something new. Try positivity. Try coming from a place of abundance. Try instead of a place of lack or scarcity. So this is where the rebellion comes in. Then we have the Six of Moons. And this is a Scorpio here. So somebody might be dealing with a Scorpio. But this here, the Six of Moons, is dealing with, this is dwelling on the past. This is being nostalgic and really looking back. And I believe this also kind of goes with this energy here, where you've been holding on really tightly to things and people and places that may not even serve you anymore. Really being nostalgic and really staying stuck in old patterns. You know, so you might look back at high school or something or college and be like, man, I wish I could just go back. Well, the power is now. You can't do anything about the past. You shouldn't worry about the future because it's not here yet. And when you worry about it, you're creating your reality as you are worried about it. And if you really look back on some of those times that you're nostalgic about, they really weren't so good. And you might be able to look back and see the patterns that you've been stuck in that have carried over into where you are now. That message has came through too. And really clear them so that they can die, because you have patterns and cycles that you've been stuck in for the longest time. that you learned from your parents, or you learned from your teachers or your older siblings or aunts or uncles or grandparents. These need to end so that you can go into new cycles. This Friday is a full moon. That is a great time to release anything. Write it down on a piece of paper, speak it out into the universe, and burn it Friday night. That message has came up. And that also goes along with this moon, a new cycle. This is a cycle here. So with the new moon, you have a fresh start. The moon. Wow. Wow. Definitely get out Friday night. Write down on a piece of paper anything that you want to release. Any type of toxic behavior. Anything, if you look back at patterns and maybe you've tended to chase people. You know, I was in the habit of chasing men. And I really have really learned on this spiritual journey that I've been on not to do that, because when you chase things, you push them out further. That message is for somebody. But any type, it doesn't have to be that. Any type of pattern you're stuck in, write it down on a piece of paper, speak it into out into the universe, and then burn that piece of paper. Do that during the full moon Friday. To clarify that moon card, we have Archangel Michael. I'm with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. Wow. Wow. I'm telling you, I could not have planned that. I mean, it's, wow. I can't make this stuff up. Amazing. Definitely clear those patterns that you've been stuck in and get out of that nostalgia. Because looking back, if you really are honest with yourself, those times were not better. You were just better at hiding things from people. All right, we have the Wealthy Man card. And once again, the message that I'm getting with this, and this can be wealthy woman, is that you've really been settling. You have been settling for people and situations and circumstances that are beneath you, that are not good enough for you. You know, and I'm not saying to be in a position where you like judge others and like, oh, I'm better than you or whatever. What I'm saying is do not lower your standards. If you have your standard where you know what, when I'm with somebody, I really want them to honor me and respect me as a person. Don't settle for anything else, okay? Because that is what you deserve. Know your value and add tax. Thief. Basically, what I'm getting with this message is that basically you have cheated yourself and robbed yourself of precious time. And you know how you've done this? And see, look, you see how that's a clock? And that is 2. You have robbed yourself of precious time by worrying about the future and by reminiscing about the past. You are robbing yourself of time. Now, I know I talk all the time about time not existing because it doesn't in the higher dimensions, but when you are so focused on the future, you are missing the forest for the trees. You're not being present. Your personal relationships are going to suffer. Your job is going to suffer because you're not really there. You're not really present. And so the message that's coming through right now is to stop cheating yourself. Really enjoy life and start living today. Stop waiting for tomorrow to start living and stop dwelling in the past. Get out of the past. Child, this is what I was talking about earlier. It's another child card. I'm telling you, so many synchronicities in this reading. This is returning to that child innocence that you had before, to where you trusted your parents to know what they were doing and that you would be cared for. Okay? Understand, this is the energy you need to be in with the universe. So get back to being vulnerable and trusting and have faith and stop worrying so much. Wow, this was an amazing reading. You know what? Out of all the readings I've done this week, Leo, this is my favorite. I love it. Well, if anyone's interested in a personal reading, do email me. I'll put my email address in the description of the video. Thanks for watching.